Are new here, this is week 4 of starting and scaling a new dropshipping store to prove to you that it's not luck and to prove to you that it's still pretty damn easy. Unfortunately though, we're kind of struggling. So if you guys see on my big ass monitor, I've been testing products for the last few weeks, and this was the last week. We tested 2 products right here and they both didn't do good. I spent 50 bucks a day on ads expecting to crush it, and I only made $35 per product per day, which isn't too good. Like, that's unprofitable. So I'm getting a little frustrated, and so essentially all we're going to be doing is testing another product, because I'm gonna be honest, like, it'll probably take us maybe 5 to 10 products to actually get a winner, which is something that I want you guys to also consider. If you're watching this series and also want to start dropshipping, your first product isn't gonna hit. It's just not the case. It's gonna take you a long time because you are probably a beginner, and for me, I have been doing this since 2017 and I've still failed with a few products. So like I said, we've gone through a few products already, and I think this next one that we found is gonna hit. First, I'll go over kind of how we find the products and then kind of tell you why. Basically, if you guys are trying to find products, a super easy way is going on TikTok and scrolling and looking on the TikTok shop and seeing what products are trending this week, what products a lot of people are mentioning on the feed and all of that stuff, because most of the time, all of these brands are pretty damn lazy and they only sell it on TikTok. And so honestly, our whole business right now is seeing what is working on TikTok and then pulling it, downloading the creatives, re-editing them a little bit, and then just slapping them on Facebook or Meta and running some Facebook ads. And this has been what we're doing with other stores. Like, we have some that are doing a few grand a day, some that are doing like 20K a day. And so it's crushing it for us. And then now we're doing that same exact strategy right now for you guys in front of your eyes. But that's pretty much all we're doing right now to find products. I'm not using any fancy product research softwares. I do use actually Callow Data a little bit. They're TikTok shop spy software. But other than that, that's pretty much it for how we're finding products. And then we just see like which ones have good content, which ones we can actually, again, download the content, re-edit them for ads, and then slap them on Facebook, which I guess transitions us to Meta and how we run the ads. I can kind of show you one of our campaigns. So basically, we tested on July 26th for a few days and let it spend 50 bucks. It was a CBO, we let it run, and all we did was just had no targeting in the CBO at all. It's literally only one ad group, and the only thing that we did was just load it up with creatives. Now, this is a product that we're no longer selling, but it's a little backpack that you can fall back on if you're a baby. So we're basically hoping parents would see the ad and be like, oh shit, I don't want my baby to fall and crack his head open or her head open or fucking they them's head open, whatever the fuck that is. We thought it was gonna crush it, and it hypothetically, or basically it didn't crush it. Like, it did shit. The metrics were very bad on Facebook. Like, I can kind of show you guys. We were getting at the cheapest at scale like $1.36 cost per click, and overall ROAS was just not good. Like, it was $62 per purchase. And so that's not good. Like, we're not profitable at all at that stage. And with Facebook, usually it's only gonna take you like a day or two to test a product, sometimes 3 days, which is why I let this run for a few days. And yeah, it wasn't it. So this is all we're gonna do with this next product is just, again, one single CBO. I already have it duped out, ready to go. I'm gonna launch it after this video. Just not gonna show you the product because it's mine, not your guys's. And so basically, again, $50 a day CBO, one ad group, 3 to 5, maybe 7 creatives, and then you just throw those all in one campaign, schedule them out for the following day, and that's honestly pretty much it. And then just fucking keep testing products. Like, that's what I will say. You guys are seeing me do this live, and I'm gonna continue to show you every single week. But like, if this product doesn't work, I'm not gonna get salty. I'll probably work on another product page in the next day or two, and then Tim and I, he's my business partner, and we run a lot of stores together. We're just gonna keep doing this because that's pretty much all it will take for us to get a successful product. And so if you guys want to follow along and do the same thing, like, that's pretty much all you guys will have to do. But that is the update. Again, right now, you can see the date right there. It is July 31st. We will set these ads live on August 1st. And I'm hoping tomorrow will be profitable, but if it's not, I'm not gonna cry myself to sleep. I'll just go ahead and test another product, because again, we're only on, I think, product number 3 or 4, so we're testing like 1 a week. I'll just keep going until one works, and then that's pretty much it, because we're only spending like 50 to 100 bucks to test a product, so not bad at all. But yeah, that's the update so far. I'm gonna quickly show you exactly how to build the store. I'm not showing you my store though, because it's something we're actively running. It has all my logos and everything, because it's something that I'm literally using as we speak. However, I want to show you how we build the stores very easily. And a lot of YouTubers right now are saying like, there's a cool pre-built store method to use, you know, this one website and type in your email and all this stuff and we'll send you a pre-built store. This is not that. This is a very simple way to actually build your store with AI. And so all we do right now, so I've got this product pulled up right here. It's the pillow that I just talked about. Basically, all we do for building stores right now to test very quickly and efficiently is with the use of AI. So I have this app that is my personal app. I am one of the founders of the company. I was paying someone $250 to build us stores, and it was still like profitable for us, but annoying to have to dish out $250,000 every time we built a store. So we built an app internally to use, and then now it's an app for everyone else to use. It's with our customized themes that are fully custom. It's not like it's a Sense theme or some theme that Shopify made. It's ours. All you do is you just paste an AliExpress link into the app. It's called Dropshipped. I will have a link below if you guys want to sign up, and then click continue, and it builds this store for you. That's pretty much all the input you give it, and then it will build the entire store from scratch just with AI, which is pretty cool. So we'll wait a second for this to load. It takes around a minute because it's writing all of the copy. It's building out the home page, the product page. It builds out a custom FAQ page, builds out testimonials for you, and pretty much everything. And we can actually let this run because I want to show you guys that this is not something that's like pre-built. It's not like it's going to give you some generic bullshit that like other people are going to use and get if they sell the same product. It is, again, directly for you. While we're waiting here, click subscribe and like the video because I'm doing this in my free time, and I'm also building this software company every fucking day, and it's a lot of work. So I'm doing this for fun for you guys as a little challenge. But basically, you click photos that you want to add, and now with our app, it gave us the name Cuddly Critters and gives us all this copy. All you have to do is click continue, and then if you want to change the colors, you can. If not, just click continue, and then you can purchase the store. We'll just preview it real quick, and I'll show you guys it. It does say AliExpress. Once you buy the actual store, it's not going to show some of that stuff. There's some branding things that are on there, but once it's on your store, it looks a whole lot better. But yeah, this is basically the store that you get directly with our app, as you can see right here. You've got some cool drop-down menus, and then you have all of these different features right here talking about the product and the features, some really good bullet points right here, and then some cool testimonials right here, and then frequently asked questions about the product as well. These are all written, again, with AI, so it's pretty damn cool that it takes literally like a minute to build this whole store. I will say there are things we'll tweak, like we will add a sticky add to cart, we'll add like Ali reviews or Luke's reviews, and then we also do a bundler app on here to do like buy two, get one free, or buy two for half off. But this is pretty much all you really need to test a product. And it's nice that you don't have to pay some VA on Fiverr or anyone to build you a store anymore. You can pay us $30 and we save you hours of your time by just building the store for you with AI. So I think this is a pretty cool thing. And this is even what we're using right now to test all of our products, just because it saves us a lot of time and headaches, because I really don't like building stores, and I don't think you guys do either. So if you again want to try it out, I'll have a link below this video. This is called Rolly Talk. Fuck this Rolex. Don't mean shit. Should put the sniper on the desk. So I just walked you guys through the whole process of like, you know, starting a store, kind of what I'm doing on week 4. And like, I will say stuff could move faster, but I honestly am treating this kind of as a side hustle, because it honestly is. Like I said, I'm running that app Dropshipped, and like we're building out a team to help grow the company, and we have big plans for it. Like we just rolled out a fully custom Shopify theme, which I don't know if you guys know, but that shit takes a long time to build and to coordinate and to perfect. I've been dropshipping since 2017, and so I know what a winning store looks like. So it took a lot for us to like build all that stuff up. I think it's honestly good, because I am relating to maybe potentially you out there if you have a job, or you maybe have kids, or you have a girlfriend who takes up way too much time, whatever it is. I get you guys. It's kind of tough to manage, you know, having a main thing and then having other things on the side that maybe could potentially take over that job or take over your little side hustle and make it something huge. And so for the people people out there who potentially have a job, who potentially want dropshipping to be that thing for you, it's good that you have some sort of cash coming in. I've talked to a lot of successful students of mine and people just like you that have watched my videos and just stayed at it and took action, and I've met some of you in person, super awesome. A lot of people say that they are glad they had some sort of job or something to have cash coming in. I was just interviewing a student, Andrew. We trained him a few months ago, maybe actually the end of last year, and he just stuck with it. And in the last 90 days, he did $1 million in sales with dropshipping, profiting around $300,000. And I might have an interview coming out with him on this channel, but it's fucking insane. And I talked to him about like what he did to have extraordinary results. And one of the main things was that he just had a side hustle. And that was how he was able to fund dropshipping, because it took him a shit ton of products as well. Just like I said, it's gonna take me probably 5 to 10 products. And every single student I talk to says basically the same thing. So I know if you're watching this and you're like, fuck man, I want this to be my life where I'm just printing money, I'm traveling the world, I have my cool car, I do whatever I want. I get you, I understand you. I think that is great to strive for, but also be realistic and understand that in order to get there, I'm gonna be honest, you gotta test a fuck ton of products, which is very annoying, but having a job or something helps a lot with that entire process. Now, I wanna turn the lights off mainly because it looks kind of fucking cool and cinematic, but also because I wanna talk a little bit more about like the overall journey you guys are on. I was having a talk with my buddy in the pool the other day. His name is Derek, and Derek, he's moving to New York from Arizona, so I'm gonna miss you. Talk to me about like the overall process of growing a business, because he does payment processing and he sees a lot of you guys that actually run it up. I refer you guys to him because he saves people money, but like I was talking to him about these kids who run it up, who think, you know, the money's gonna make them happy and the money is going to make everything go well and the money is just gonna solve all the problems. And he talked to me about like how people just don't even really know what's ahead of them and like what is actually going to go down when you become successful. And it kind of got me thinking, like even for myself and what my expectations were just about making money. Like I thought making $1 million was gonna make me feel fucking ecstatic, and I will say it did. And then you kind of feel a weird sense of like, man, this is only square one. Like I'm now a small fish in a way bigger pond, and I have so much more room to grow, which is a cool feeling. But if you are expecting the money to make you feel happy, I'm telling you right now, it's not the case. And so the reason I'm saying this is because this is going to be a journey. Like you are going to have to go through this a lot, and you're gonna have to build a lot of shitty websites if you're doing it on your own. If you use our app, they'll be fucking good, but you're gonna have to try a lot of products. You're gonna have to try to run a lot of ads. You're gonna have to try and do a lot of shit that doesn't really work. And I want you guys to know that that is just the journey, and you should love the journey, because that is where you will be a majority of your entrepreneurial journey. You're not going to hit the goals as often as you think, and you are going to just be in that grind mode for most of the time. And so don't always look for the end goal, because I promise you, if you put too much emphasis on it and don't love the process and the journey, it is not going to be enjoyable and you are not going to be fulfilled. And I'm saying this from experience, man. Like I thought buying the cars, buying all the cool watches and whatever, having a house, like I've got a fucking $2 million house. I thought this shit was going to make me feel a certain way, and I feel poorer than I ever do, and I feel hungrier than I ever have at the same time, which is good, but it's just like I already knew that this wasn't going to scratch that sort of itch that was making me think money was going to make me feel like I'm on the top of the world. So just keep that in mind, like when you guys go through this, because I do think dropshipping is a sick way for anyone out there who's watching, for you to make a shit ton of money, to have financial freedom, to buy your cool car, to set up your parents for life, to, you know, take your girlfriend out on a nice vacation once in a while. I think it's good, but I think you also should realize money isn't everything. I have friends who are very, very wealthy who are also very depressed because they thought money was going to be the end all be all, and they realized it's not. And it, you know, it can actually make you feel worse having it compared to not having the money. So understand that, and then just understand that you're going to be in the process a lot. Like even for me, building up our software company Dropshipt, I'm very confident this is going to be a huge company, and that's why I'm talking to you guys about it openly. But I love building this shit. Like it's so cool to be working with my team. I'm partnered with Sebastian and then some of my other friends, and it's just genuinely a good time to build it. And I think that's something that you guys should think about when you start a business, is like, do I actually like this? Like, is it actually enjoyable? And can I see myself doing this for a while? And I think if you can't, you probably shouldn't do it. Like, you should definitely do something that you can sustain, because if you do something you don't really enjoy, what's the point of that? If you fucking hate your day-to-day and then maybe at the end of the month you make a good amount of money, if it's not fulfilling for you, it's probably not the right thing for you to do. I don't know, I'm kind of just fucking ranting right now, but I just want you guys to know, like, this is a cool business, but like, understand it's gonna take you a long time, and then also understand money isn't everything. I'm not saying this as like a cry for help. Like, my life's fucking great. I will say I was just in New York for a weekend. It's amazing, but like, it's because I've already understood that I'm a happy person even without money. I'm a fulfilled person even if I go broke and have to somehow move back to my parents' house, because it's up here and I think I'm pretty dialed in up here. So I'm good, but I think a lot of you guys get sold kind of false expectations about just like what's to come, and like how, oh, you guys can dropship and make all the fucking money in the world and your life will be good. And then you do it and you're still like lonely and get no bitches and like have no friends. And so just don't think that is going to solve all your problems. With that said, that's probably going to wrap up this week's video. I know this isn't a crazy like cinematic vlog that's super motivational. Maybe it is, maybe this helped out, but I just want to be more real with you guys. Like, I don't want you to think my life's crazy 24/7, and I don't want you guys to think I'm sitting on my computer like grinding on dropshipping stores 24/7. I've got other shit to do at this current point in my life, and I still dropship. I still make a good amount of money from it, but I have a whole lot of other ventures that I do. So this is kind of cool for me to have this little side hustle to show you guys, because you might, again, be in my same shoes and also have a job, or also be, you know, in school, or have, you know, responsibilities that take up most of your time throughout the day. And so understand that it's still possible. And I'm going to show you these next few weeks that it is still possible. We're going to run this store up for sure. It's just a matter of time. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will post another one very, very soon to keep giving you guys value, motivation, and inspiration. And yeah, with that said, hopefully you guys enjoy, and hopefully this product works. If not, you guys already know I will keep at it until one does. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and peace. I think that was dope. That was from the heart.